much. Happy birthday, North Carolina Brass Band! We are so delighted to have you here with us today, celebrating our 10th season, our birthday here today. This is hard to believe it's been 10 years since those very first concerts back in 2014 and 15, and we would not be here today if it weren't for you, our fans, supporters, our audience members. Greatly appreciate your support throughout the years. And as we think about celebrating the 10-year anniversary of this band, maybe use that mic.
Yes, you can.
Hello, now you can hear me. They tell me I'm a loudmouth, so I thought I'd be, perfectly loud enough without the mic, but that's okay. So when we think about this ensemble and the 10 years, it's really mainly a celebration of these world-class performers here on stage who have, that's right, let's give it up. And you're going to hear a lot of them as featured tonight as soloists, and 4 of them on that tune. Mr. Ben Strickland back there on the cornet. Don Paulmeyer on euphonium. Steve Sutton over there on the E-flat soprano cornet. And our awesome drummer back there, Josh Mickens. Well, we talk about world class. Boy, oh boy, are you in for a treat tonight. Our guest artist, world class as can be. Last night we performed at Winston-Salem and just set the place on fire. It was awesome. So I know you're going to enjoy that. But before we get to her, we're going to do one more tune, and we're going to feature 3 more of our wonderful musicians here. We're going to do a cornet trio if you guys want to come on up. This is Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, okay? This is World War II era tune, Andrew Sisters. Maybe you know that, know this tune. And featured here is Garrett Klein, our concert master, Luke Boudreau, who doubles as a member of our board of directors, and Bill Lawing, who also doubles as a member of our board of directors. So great contributors, and it's always good to have player representation on our board, and we feel that's very important. So if you guys are ready, please welcome Garrett, Luke, and Bill. Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. Jared, Luke, and Bill, ladies and gentlemen. All right, can't go wrong with Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, right? That's a great chart. All right, well now it's time to get our guest artist out here on stage, Gunhild Carling. It's sort of difficult to introduce Gunhild because she just doesn't fit into any nice sort of clean category of artist. She does everything. She plays several instruments. She dances. She sings. You'll see all these things that she's going to do. Phenomenal talent. The Swedish jazz sensation that if you've been watching her on YouTube, it's maybe perhaps when you knew you were coming to this concert, it's just fabulous. It's amazing what she can do, and we're so pleased to have her here. And what a better way to throw a birthday party, right, than to have Gunhild Carling here. So let's not waste any more time. Please welcome to the stage, Gunhild Carling.
Hello, everybody. I'm very excited and delighted to be here tonight. I came from Sweden to Greensboro. And we are going to play a collection of great hits of jazz. We will start with On the Street Where You Live. I have often walked down this street before, but the pavement always stands beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear the lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. But oh, this towering feeling, just to know somehow you are near. This overpowering feeling that any second you might suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, because there's nowhere else on earth where I would rather be. Let the time fly by, I won't care if I could be here on the street where you live. Let the time fly by, I won't care if I could be here on the street where you live. I could be here on the street where you live. North Carolina Brass Band. We are going to play one of my favorite melodies now, and it's My Funny Valentine. I'm actually peaking right now because it's Mardi Gras, and I play New Orleans-based music, but it was like not so far from Valentine's Day, so it's very suitable to sing that now. My Funny Valentine. You know, maybe you have noticed I have an accent. I am from Sweden. They haven't heard it yet. They think I'm from Florida. I'm from Sweden. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with your heart. Your looks so laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? And when you open it to speak, are you smart? Don't change your hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine. Stay, mama, wee boo boo mama, mama doo dee da. Each day is Valentine's Day.
Carly Funson. Well, we can't have a birthday party without playing Happy Birthday, right? It wouldn't be right. And not only are we celebrating the birthday of the brass band today, but there's a member of the brass band, well, I'm embarrassed right now, you didn't know this was coming. It's his birthday today. And that's one of our baritone players, Brandon Kling. Everyone, happy birthday, Brandon! Brandon turned 12 years old today. It's amazing. He's got that baby face. All right. Well, we're gonna play for you Happy Birthday now, okay? It also wouldn't be birthday party without birthday cake, right? So out in the lobby at intermission, there will be some birthday cake. So line up out there, get yourself, there you go, and cheers for cake, right? I love that. But intermission isn't after this tune. Okay, we'll have another one after that. So don't leave after this tune, you go get your cake. You gotta wait, okay? All right, well, here we are. Gunhild, should we do happy birthday?
I can't wait.
medieval recorder, so But I actually forgot to play the trumpet, so shall we take it one more time, or shall we move on over to next melody? What is that? One more time! Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to do one thing for the first time tonight. And I am going to tap dance. Yeah, but you know, yeah, it's always best to clap before, I know. But the thing is, with a conductor. So normally I'm just tapping around a little, but now it's very strict when and what rhythm and what pattern. So I'm gonna get my tapping shoes and you talk. Yeah, you like tell the audience that they are the best in 7 years.
All right. Well, this is the last tune here before we'll take a quick intermission. And at intermission, go out and get your birthday cake. Go to the merchandise table. You can have some Gunhild Carling merchandise. She's got a lot of stuff out there. Maybe you saw it on the way in, some North Carolina brass band stuff as well. And just so you know, we are accepting donations tonight. All birthday presents are welcome to the North Carolina Brass Band. We do rely heavily on donations to make ends meet with this band. Ticket sales alone just don't pay all the bills. So if you do feel so moved to donate to the band, help us put on these amazing concerts, then we would certainly appreciate that. All right. Well, this next tune, how many of you are familiar with the musical Showboat? Yeah, all right. Very good. Well, 1927. Okay. Musical, and so coming up almost on the centennial here for this tune, for this particular musical. But the tune we're going to play for you, an old Jerome Kern tune, "Old Man River." Okay, but you know, "Old Man River," very, very slow. Well, that's not going to be the case here. This is our up-tempo tap dance version to "Old Man River," so we hope you enjoy.
We can technically have this on the